This is an optional lesson. What we're gonna do is to create a Git repository and publish it on GitHub. Let's go for it. The first step is creating GitHub account. If you don't have a GitHub account, go to github.com and click on sign up. Enter your email here. Follow the instruction to create your GitHub account. You may get an activation email from GitHub, and after confirming your account, you will be redirected to github.com, and here you have access to your GitHub account on github.com. After creating GitHub account, you need to install Git on your computer. Go to git-scm.com and click on download. Select your operating system and follow the instruction to install GitHub on your computer. Then go for configuring GitHub. Let's start by setting the default branch using this command. Git config, copy this from this link, go back to VS Code and click on plus to create a new terminal. Paste the command here to set the default branch to main. The next two configuration is for username and user email. Scroll up here. The first one is username by setting git config -- global username and enter the username that you entered in the GitHub account. Go for email. Set email to the email that you have used for creating GitHub account. It should be exactly same. That's it about the Git setting on your local computer. Let's go for the next step. Go back to the VS Code while you already created front-end project. Here, right-click on the empty space, new file, and set file name to readme.md. Here I'm going to create readme file for the project. I just set the name of project to TypeScript Mern Amazona. And here is the lessons that we watched so far. Introduction, install tools, create TypeScript by with, and here we are on the create Git repository. Save this file, and it's time to create Git repository on GitHub. To do that, click on source control icon and click on publish to GitHub. Here you will get this message. GitHub want to sign in using GitHub. Click allow. You will be redirected to github.com, and after login, you need to click on Open Visual Studio Code. Click on Open, and then you will get this modal. You need to enter the name of project, accept ts-mern-amazona, and then click on Publish to GitHub public repository, not private one. Click on it. It says which file should be included in the repository. Select both of them and click on OK. It's publishing to GitHub, uploading files, and there we are. Click on Open on GitHub. Awesome. In github.com/yourname/ts-mern-amazona, you have your project like this. Let's have a change in the repository and review the workflow of Git and GitHub. Here I'm just going to add steps of creating Git repository. Add readme.md, create GitHub account, connect VS Code, to GitHub and publish repository. Save the code. As you see, we have one as a badge in the source control. It means that we have changed readme.md. To apply this change on the GitHub, we need to put a message here. I just entered steps of creating Git repo. Click on commit button. By clicking on commit, your changes will be saved in your local repository on this computer, and it's not on the github.com. To sync it with GitHub, click on sync changes and click on OK. Don't show this message again. After a while, your code will be uploaded to the github.com, and if you refresh your repository on GitHub, you will see your commit message here and the time of commit.